What's up, Sharks? My name is Chris. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
And my company is Ice Shaker. I'm here seeking $100,000 for 10% ownership in my company. Sharks, as you can tell, I work out. Growing up in a family of 5 boys, being the shortest meant I had to be the strongest. Anyone that hits the gym knows what a shaker bottle is all about, and I was no exception. I had cabinets full of them, plastic, uninsulated bottle that would either leak, break, or smell awful after a couple months. The Ice Shaker is a double-wall, vacuum-insulated shaker bottle that will hold ice for over 30 hours in a 75-degree room. The insulated bottle does not sweat. And here's my favorite part. The Ice Shaker is a kitchen-grade stainless steel, so it doesn't absorb odor. So here today with me, to help demonstrate the product, are some people you might recognize. Bros! Woo! Meet my brothers, Gordy, Dan, Rob, and Glenn Gronkowski.
Wow.
Together,
Oh my God.
we are the Gronks. Wow. Sharks, after a good, hard pump session, we'd like to get hydrated, and we'd like to drink protein shakes. And the Gronk way of getting this done is with a game of Flip Cup. Today, we're playing for the Shark Tank Ice Shaker Championship Cup. Now, the rules are easy. The first team to drink the water in the cup and flip the cup over win. Then the next person could drink it and start. And then it's a relay from this point on.
Okay, we ready?
Okay, here we go.
Cheers.
Go.
Chug it out. Chug.
The Sharks are gonna have a chance here. Welcome back, super entrepreneurs, to another Shark Tank Biz Review. Today we have Ice Shaker with Chris Gronkowski and his brothers, including the incredible, insane Rob Gronkowski. And so I think I remember watching this video went back, I don't know, I guess when around the time it came out. 100,000 for 10%. I remember watching this and think my first thought was like, well, what do they really need the money for? Like, you got Rob Gronkowski. I assume the other Gronkowskis are doing something. I was pretty sure I had heard that Chris Gronkowski was also in the NFL at some point. Not that means everything, because the NFL stands for not for long, and it is the way of Chris's career. Unfortunately, was not super long for him. So. I think it's really cool though that they took something that they know and love and people use all the time, and sadly have to get rid of, or replace on the regular, and then you go and you improve upon that, making it like metal like this, and make it work for you. So I am really curious as to what the money's going for. Going towards and what they're looking for in a partner, right? Obviously, Chris, this is Chris's business. So how much has he been able to take it to at that point? And stay tuned, because I'm going to be interviewing Chris coming up here in the next couple of days to weeks. If not, I'll already, at the end of this video, I'll link it if it's already done. And also stay tuned in the next, I have featuring one of your comments from down below in the super community, as well as we're going to check out Chris's website and social media.
But wait, before we get too far ahead, guys, for all those people watching who don't know the Gronkowski family, Super Bowl champs, right? How many rings do you guys have?
Well, I got 2 Super Bowl championships with the New England Patriots. My brother Glenn was with us this year too, and Gordon has a couple rings playing baseball.
Unbelievable. Your parents must be bursting with pride.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
You're worth feeding all those years, that's for sure.
Chris, there's dozens of these on the market.
So there is nothing on the market with the classic pop top that is insulated in stainless steel. There was other bottles out there that were stainless steel, but they didn't have a vacuum seal and they weren't double walled. So when you touched them or you put cold in it, you would freeze your hand. In the first 6 months, we sold about $80,000 worth.
It's not bad.
And out of that 80,000, 35,000 has been so far this month and last month.
And where are you selling them at?
So right now we're selling them on our website. We're selling them on Amazon. We're in a few retail stores, and we sell them at fitness expos. So the bottle is $25.
What was the
And your
cost?
cost to
That's
make
not bad.
it.
Our costs to make them are right around $5 landed. Our margins are huge. At retail, they're 80%.
What competitive advantage do you feel like you have over others?
I'm first to market with it. We already have great reviews online. The product's selling itself. We put very little marketing money into it at all.
Why is your name not on it?
I wanted to build a product that people wanted. I didn't want it to be, every time Rob posted, it sold, and that was it. I wanted to make sure there was something out there.
But couldn't you call it like the Gronk Shaker?
Yeah,
Right?
she's right.
I mean, everybody feel like,
I mean,
that's
to
the
Lori's
one.
point, right? Whatever edge you can get, you got to take.
It already sounds right, doesn't it? The
Yeah.
Gronk Shaker?
So I'd agree. You don't want it to just be surrounded by this guy, this incredible tight end here, because that's not really a sustainable business. And I was watching a video not that long ago talking about the new way of doing business as celebrities, right? So celebrities, rather than just endorsing things, they go and create their own products, kind of like we saw with Mint Mobile, and you see with all the different wines and other alcohols and all these different products that celebrities are or even Feastables, right, with Mr. Beast, where they're creating a product instead of attaching their name to some other product. And I appreciate the fact that Chris wants to create something that stands on its own, doesn't necessarily have to be, a part of the Gronkowski name, and stands alone. So, but while I can appreciate that, I think he would appreciate more having the ability to have that name recognition right out of the gate. Ice Shaker doesn't speak to any of that, right? And that's a difficult path to walk. But with that said, on Chris's end, you sell a bunch of Gronk shakes, right? Gronk shakers, and that's awesome. But then in the back of your mind, when you're like, am I making something that's standing on that's mine, right? That no matter if you take my name away from it, it's still me. And I again, ding ding, that is very admirable, and wanting to make that happen. Now, with that said, $80,000 in sales out of the gates, nothing to sneeze at. Now, I don't know how much of that came from this guy posting about it, but hey, it's still it's not nothing, especially when you're coming out of the gate with the margins going from $5 cost to $25, and making it something that you can sell pretty much anywhere, because $25 to me is seems like a deal to me.
Chris, what do you need the $100,000 for?
So I don't exactly need the money. If I needed just $100,000, I could probably call someone I know, and he'd probably give it to me. But I need the expertise.
I like it because I'm a huge Gronk fan. I love your family. I love the team. I'm from Boston. It's cool. But I want to make money. I'm a shark. I'll say, all right, look, if you can bring the Gronk into it, I'll do the deal for 20%. I'll give you $100K for 20%.
That's
Chris,
not a great offer. I think giving up 20% when you don't really need the $100,000 to begin with he's like, I'm doing you a favor. Nah, you ain't. Nah, man. Nah, Kevin. Keep your $100.
I love the backstory. I own part of 1,000 gyms in 20 countries. I understand athletes. So when we see entrepreneurs sit in that rug and you're an athlete, I feel like you're a guy coming into the Yankee clubhouse, and you're a guy that I want in the foxhole with me, because I think you're a championship player. I am interested, Mark. If you're interested, I think we can bring a lot to this business.
Oh, no question.
No.
Well, is
Before
there
you
an
go,
offer?
I have
Yeah, but the
an
question
offer.
is 10% enough?
10% is not enough.
Right, that's the challenge, right? Chris, you've got to start thinking how much value we can add.
So what's your offer?
What's your offer?
I think what makes sense, Alex, is make it $150K for 20%.
You're raising the dollars by
because the
50,000.
amount gives us both a reason to get excited and help. You can go to the Yankees, you can go to your fitness clubs. We can put it in the Mavs locker room. So
So
150K,
your offer,
150K for 20%, but we don't like to wait around. Gotta give
It's
you the
definitely a
info right
better
now.
offer.
We don't like to wait around, so you gotta tell it. You
He's
gotta tell us.
afraid of the ladies.
You gotta tell us.
Frankly, guys, I would give you $1 million for 10%.
Wow.
just to hang out with you guys.
Oh, come on, Barbara.
What the deal is. Okay, on a more serious note, definitely take Lori's great idea and change the name immediately. I think it should be in big, capital, bold, raised letter that just says Gronk. Here's my offer. $100,000 for 10% of the business. Nobody's smarter than me at marketing, and I've done it with already 7 of my top brands that wouldn't be where they are from Shark Tank if not for my marketing ability. They're all big brands in this space.
Listen,
Well, I think it's great that that Barbara wants to joke about throwing $1 million around, and then when it, push comes to shove, it's $100,000 for 10%. At least she's going and offering what he's looking for. I think Mark and Alex bring the most opportunity. I mean, she already said it. She wants to change the name. I don't think he necessarily has to change the name. I think he could feel really good about himself in that that opportunity to build a brand on his own that stands on its own, not just because of the name and the accomplishments and the accolades, and built-in celebrity endorsement. But I would try to push Mark and Alex up to $200,000 for 10%, maybe $175,000, so they feel like they get a deal.
I haven't even gotten to get out my offer yet. I'm going to show you my references.
Let's scroll from the 1600s.
So, Scrub Daddy, 120 million. Simply Fit, 150 million. Sleep Styler, 75 million in 4 months.
I've taken multiple companies to multi-billion-dollar valuations.
My offer is this.
How many have you done, Lori?
Oh.
I have taken
Terrible.
people to
Lori,
many, many,
what's the
many
offer?
millions instantly.
What's the
Simply
offer?
Fitboard is a household name.
Lori, what's your offer?
I'm going to go 100,000 for 15%.
And with that, Mark and Alex's offer still stands as the best. I mean, I hate to give up 20% for something that especially because you're trying to build it on your own. So I think that's one of the questions that I have for Chris when I get to speak with him is like, why? Like you want to build it on your own. You're walking that line. You got your brothers there clearly, and you're looking for a shark to take it to the next level without changing the name. I mean, Alex and Mark are a great opportunity. I think if keeping it the way you want it to be, Barbara and Lori do not seem to be in agreement with that. But Alex and Mark seem to be on board-ish. I mean, they didn't really trounce the whole ice shaker idea.
I appreciate all the offers. I want to ask if Lori would join in with Mark and Alex.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you're gonna give up more percentage. Like,
I gave Mark my word, so I got to stand by that. So I'm going to back my partner on this one.
So, Lori just got thrown under the bus. What are you going to do?
I'm pretty firm with valuation. Would you guys do the 150 for 15%?
Yeah, we'll do it.
all right, there you go. Way to stick to your guns there.
All three sports now. Football, basketball, and baseball. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Congrats, Alex.
Oh my God, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good, very good.
Let me ask you, what did I do wrong there?
This is just an industry we're very close to. And Alex, I didn't even know he has gyms.
I mean, this would do great at my gym.
Boy.
He was very fair. And I'll tell you what, we are going to blow it up.
We just locked up the trifecta. The NFL, NBA, and baseball. That's absolutely huge. And I'm so pumped right now.
Only is missing some hockey in there. But anyway, let's go check out his website and social media. So we got their website, iceshaker.com. So it retained the name. It did not change names, which makes me wonder, I mean, did it stay? Did the deal go through? So we got the 26-ounce ice shaker is $39.99 with the branding of your choice. Do I see the Sixers or? Oh, there you go, 76ers. That's great. That is cool. What about the rest? Do they have NFL? they can customize any bottle, 30 plus hours of icy cold water, which is pretty sweet. Okay, NFL's up here. So you got the all of them. They're all the same price. Hey, you got the Eagles almost right at the top. Almost right at the top. Let's see. Ice Shaker and X Pit Viper 2000. What is this something I must not be familiar with? Is this like a brand or something? Internal measurements, or is this just like a version of a version of the cup? Or Pit Vipers, I guess something. I don't know. The complete look with matching Pit Viper sunglasses. What was this go for? $125, and you get yourself some Pit Viper sunglasses. That's cool. I wonder how many other partnerships they've worked up outside of this Pit Viper. Assuming that's a kind of cool yellow and black ice shaker. I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense to not go and specifically use the Gronk name. Maybe if you did like a Gronk version of it, like a limited edition or something like that, or some like special edition that they comes with some Gronk paraphernalia or something. I don't know, like some extras. But anyway, let's go check out Facebook here. Facebook, we got mark your calendar, Black Friday deal coming up here, which is great to see. We got 5 likes there, 4 likes on that post, 4 likes there. That's about standard for it. So let's see, Pit Viper. Is this like a thing? Oh, whoa, what are we? I don't even know what we're looking at. Okay, anyway, let's go to Twitter, where we got 6,785 followers. You got Tom Brady there on the TB12 and Ice Shaker Summer Shape Up Challenge. That's I'm not I respect him. I'm not the biggest fan, obviously, but I definitely respect what he's been able to do. Let's go check out Instagram. So they got their, and let's see, there's now another one officially labeled. So this was just 3 weeks ago that they just posted. This is your perfect opportunity to get them. And then 9 weeks ago, officially labeled NFL Ice Shaker. So that's really interesting that it's all just very recent that they've been able to add those to their repertoire and then add to the price, because obviously you got to pay for those expensive labels. There's expensive logos that you're putting on there. But I still don't understand, what is the Pit Viper? Is this like a specific, is it a brand? Is it a person? Is that what I don't know what we're looking at here. Anyway, over on YouTube, we got 756 subscribers, 193 videos. That's definitely ding-worthy. You don't see too many videos by most of these companies being put out there, unless they're YouTubers and content creators first. So looks like 3 weeks ago, 5 months ago, 7 months ago. Kind of curious if nothing about the NFL or the NBA logos here. So it also goes to show you that how long it can take for stuff to transpire. I mean, if you have Mark on your team, and obviously Rob Gronkowski has a lot of pull out there. It's from season 9 to now, like the deal got done, and then they still had to wait to get that, till just recently to finally get those brandings on there, which is awesome though. I'm curious though how much it's increased in sales, or if it's moved the needle on sales. Over on TikTok, got 12,700 followers, and 274,000 likes, which is great to see. I'll click the follow button over on these over here. But anyway, I don't have to ask for Chris because Chris is coming on the show in about an hour. So I appreciate you watching all the way through. Drop a comment down below if you're having a great time learning. I know my brain is still a little fried from being sick. So I apologize for not having all the things going on in my brain properly, but Deb109 says, Joe, you do a great job. Really like your videos. Well, I appreciate you, Deb. I appreciate you being a part of the super community and watching and commenting and just going out there and being the best that you can be for yourself and the people around you. So anyway, take care. Now go be super.